My name is John Klatt from San Diego, California. Every year, more than 350,000 house fires occur in the United States, damaging property, causing injuries, and sometimes lives. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install and use your Firefighter 1 system and how you can use your swimming pool in saving property, structures, and even lives, saving millions of dollars. But before we get started, never put yourself or anyone else in danger. Call 911 or your local emergency number to ensure help is on its way. If fire danger is imminent, make your way to a safe area and always have an escape plan and route for you and your family. Okay, so all of the Firefighter 1 systems can be purchased by going to www.fightfirefirst.com. You can purchase 50-foot hoses, 100-foot hoses, 3-way diverter valve, nozzles, quick connector, and the barricade gel here. The hoses are 1.5-inch nylon hoses, pressure tested to 100 psi, and they meet the NFPA standards. They're installed in these boxes here, and you can use those to store them until you need them. Some people will install the hoses in a big heavy-duty nylon bag to easily deploy around the yard. In other videos, I'll show you how to connect these hoses to reach a further distance as well. This is a 3-way diverter valve. You'll use this to connect to your swimming pool system. This way it'll divert the water when you need it and then use it in your swimming pool when you don't. This last product here, this is a barricade gel. This is used if you cannot stay and fight the fire. So if you have to, you can coat your house and leave. That gel will stay in your house and help prevent the fire from spreading. Okay, let's start using our system. Okay, so you have your equipment and you're ready to install it. So I installed the 3-way diverter myself. It's installed between the pump and the filter, but you may want to call a pool company or a professional to install it to give you a hand with that. I installed this with some stuff that I bought at the local hardware store. I've also have this 1-way valve on here as well, so that once I divert the water, I can slowly turn this on and charge my hose. You always want to charge the hoses slowly. You don't want that water rushing down line there. It's a term called hammering, where the water hits the nozzle really hard before you get ready to fight the fire. So I've got my 3-way diverter connected. I've got my 1-way valve here. And this is a male connector. And the way this works is when you're ready to fight the fire, you're going to take your female cam lock and you're going to go ahead and install that on here, and then you'll clamp these back. That will lock that into place. Now you have the option, you can leave that connected, or some people will keep this off and then they'll leave it in the box, and they'll just have this hard box out here. Everything will be inside that box, and then if there's a fire, open up the box, pull out your cam lock, install that, clamp that down, turn on your pool pump, move your 3-way diverter here, and then start charging your hose slowly. One more thing too, before you charge your hose, you want to make sure that this valve is off. So you can look in there and see which way it's going to work. Left is to attack the fire, and right, I always say, for retreat, right? Left to go and right to retreat. So you don't want to have this on when you charge the hose. And the reason is because if you have this hose down further and you charge the hose, when you get down there, this water is going to be moving this nozzle all over the place. You don't want to be surprised in trying to attack this hose. So you want to turn this off, deploy the hose, or you can leave it in the box. The benefit of deploying the hose before you charge the hose is that hose filled with water can be heavy. So sometimes it's hard to drag that hose all over the place when you're fighting the fire. So some people will do something like, pulling the hose out. They'll even serpentine it, also called flaking the hose. And by doing that, that'll allow you to pull the hose easier when it's charged. I'll show you that a little bit later. So with my 3-way diverter valve in here, my 1-way valve here, my hose is connected, The only thing we have to do now is fight the fire. I'm going to make sure that my nozzle is off and it's ready to go where I want it to go. I'll turn on the pool pump, turn this on, charge the hose, and I'll show you what it looks like.